So King Football moves off his throne for another year, but the thrills he left us linger on. Let's pass some of them in review. This is not one of the longest, but what driving. Willie Gallimore battling 23 yards to score for the Chicago Bears against San Francisco. An eye-opener in that intrastate classic, Michigan versus Michigan State. Dean Look of the Spartans taking a punt on his 8-yard line. Watch him go. "92 yards for a touchdown. It started a rally that resulted in a 12-12 tie. One of the most sensational runners in professional ranks, Lenny Moore of the champion Baltimore Colts. He runs out of the arms of one Detroit man after another, 52 yards. Here's a professional punt and a highly professional return. Yale Larry of Detroit racing 71 yards to score on the Colts, and he makes it look so easy. One of the season's most startling plays, Lamar McCann of the Chicago Cardinals passing to Gern Nagler, but that's only the beginning. Nagler hands off to Joe Childress, result 71 yards for a touchdown against Cleveland. Here's one that wasn't planned. When Bob Mitchell and Milt Plum collide, Mitchell ad-libs a lateral to Jimmy Brown. That's all, folks. 41 yards for a Cleveland TD against the Cards. In the same game, Brown hit the middle on a quick opener. 62 yards to the promised land. This is from the Georgia Tech Southern Methodist game. Tech's Floyd Fawcett doing some fancy stepping. But Pat Neal got him with a diving tackle on the 20, and Tech didn't score. Later, it was SMU's turn. Jim Welch twisting away from 3 Tech tacklers and breaking clear. He was brought down short of the goal, too, but SMU did score and won the game. Navy's most exciting play of the season. When Notre Dame kicked off just after scoring, Dick Dagenpat handed to Joe Bellino on a crisscross. The Irish were caught flat-footed. A 92-yard touchdown from the kickoff. But it was Notre Dame's day. The Irish scored their most impressive victory. A 65-yard punt returned by Red Mack didn't hurt them a bit. This one set off one of the upsets of the season. Dick Thornton connecting with Rod Burton to trigger a 65-yard touchdown that started Northwestern to a 21-0 victory over Ohio State. Unbeaten Army was in a tight spot against Rice in Texas. Less than a minute to go, Joe Caldwell hit Pete Dawkins with a dead-eye pass that saved the Cadets. This 64-yard play beat Rice 14-7. Bob White, Ohio State's powerhouse fullback, had one of his best days against Iowa. Here's a 61-yard gallop that helped the Buckeyes topple the Big Ten champions to their only defeat. This was the first time Dan Sachs got his hands on the ball as Princeton played Dartmouth for the Ivy title. A 70-yard romp. And then Sachs drifted out and flipped a pass. Gene Locks made a sensational catch among a mob of Indians, but Dartmouth won the game and the title. Syracuse, losing only one game, and that by only 1 point before bowing to Oklahoma in the Orange Bowl, was one of the year's best. Their German-born back, Gerhard Svedes, his torn sleeve waving in the breeze, raced this punt back 67 yards against West Virginia. It was the year of the Air Force Academy's arrival on the big time with an undefeated team. One of the main reasons, Bill Lane's 60-yard dash to score on Colorado. And now to bring down the curtain, how about one that goes end to end? Bobby Joe Conrad kicking off for the Cardinals. Leroy Bolden of the Browns taking it 2 yards back of his goal line. This picture is worth 10,000 words. "102 yards, goal to goal." And those were the thrills of 1958 football.